Hello and welcome. I've got today to show you this van line by Pössl. As you can see, it's on an estate car from Mercedes-Benz, and it is the Vito Tourer, if memory serves me correctly. Don't know much about cars, and something like this you're looking at 67,000 euros, 514 centimeters in length. So it would of course qualify for a tiny van if it were a van, but it's a car, so it doesn't qualify for it. I also see that it won third prize in Motorhome of the Year, and which leads me to assume that Mobil may have been receiving some advertisements for this vehicle. Let's come round here now. The only camping bit of any consequence it's got is this thing here. This is really clever though, because you can actually put it inside the vehicle with just one hand. I'm not going to demonstrate it, but I've seen other people doing it, and which really, considering what it's got now up here, it's got the bits that you'd expect. Look at that, really nice, well spaced out. Two burners there from Can. I've got a feeling this does, oh, it's okay. I felt that was a bit weak. And there's a sink, which isn't very practical because it's a daft shape, but it does have a domestic drainage point. Under this, we will find, coming down here, we have two canisters there for clean and dirty water. And bear in mind, you can lift this up with one hand, and those things are full of water. That takes a fair... That shows how clever it is, isn't it? Your gas goes in there, and up here we've got a drawer. So anyway, there's the mechanism for it, which allows it to be put in and out. Let's have a look inside this car, and suppose I could have put some more lights on. Let's see if the lights work, because they're on, aren't they? Oh no, that's off, so that's on. Yeah, so this is the best I can do. So I'll turn the whole lot off from there, turn it on from here, and put this on there. And I don't think I'm going to get any better than that. Okay, so here we've got the fridge, and I'll show you inside the fridge if I can get the thing to open, which I can't do. Anyway, the fridge is here, and it should lift. Oh, sorry, lift up from there. And that's the thing, but in the dark I was groping around trying to find the thing. Anyway, it does come in though in two parts, which is quite cleverish. The second part is here. This is what it looks like inside. I mean, I used to sort of dream of having a Mercedes estate car, and so this would have done me. I've got some video. One of my earliest videos in the vehicle is one of the Mercedes estates. Mind you, that thing cost 100,000 euros as well, and I'm out in that in February 2009. So there we go. So how are we going to make a bed here? Well, let's see if they've got any ideas at the back. Well, they haven't, but you can make a bed out of this bit here as well, to lie flat. Of course, there's this enormous tent in the roof, and you've got a view all the way around it. Now, my problem is that when things don't have toilets in them, people end up nipping behind the bush, and let's face it, we all do it. The thing is this: when you're in a camper van, or in this case an estate car, and you nip round the back and have whatever it is, you use the toilet, and then somebody sees you, it's not a good idea. I saw somebody sticking stuff on Facebook only yesterday about this type of thing happening. Well, I mean, obviously you've already set yourself up as a target being a camper, so there will be these characters who actually do it. So this is the problem. So I'm really into self-contained units. On the other hand, you might need to have a Mercedes estate car. You might have a garage which you can't get a normal van into, and so you mightn't have much space. It's on 514 centimeters. You're not going to find a stand-up van with that length. So you've got all of these things to consider. Having said that, to me, you can have one of them there for the price of one of these, and I'd much rather have one of them than one of these. But that's me, and other people may think differently. Thanks for watching.